Hi, this is a brief video to review the architecture of a website and where the messaging assets come into play, and a conversation about differentiating between universal branding, brand voice assets, so things that belong to the visual identity, and then campaign graphics or event graphics or graphics that will, or imagery or language or logos that are for a period of time but not for the whole time. Okay, so here's a website for a sort of a guru, celebrity coach level person, to use an example that some people might know. This is David Nagel. And I want to point out a few things on the website. Okay, here is how it flows. Okay. All right, so across in the top, what you're doing is you're having sort of a hero photo. It's a personality brand, an expert brand. So they're really, the design strategically designed this to feature him as the person that you're buying. He is the brand. The type for the brand is probably his signature. At this point, he's a million-dollar, multi-million-dollar coach. And so his signature voice is really what you're buying, and his methodology and such. So they're using a script or a type or a signature that is very personal, and notice that it doesn't have any other symbolism or anything clever or anything that has to do with his descriptor or his tagline. Okay, so architecturally, let me take you on a walk through the site. Okay, so here's the sort of the branded masthead, if you will. Here's the name of the brand, and then here's the tagline tucked and actually locked in a lockup with the logo, with the visual identity, with a circle R. This brand is established enough that a registered trademark to the tagline is relevant for him. So just believe is what he owns. That's his messaging. That's his tagline. On the upper right is the descriptor of who he is and for whom. So this is what I call, in the naming three process that we use, in the Brandscape method, is we do the entity name, we do the tagline, and these things get designed together and also separately, and they live universally for the life of the brand in this rebrand. The descriptor changes and grows as the company evolves. What you deliver, how you deliver, and to whom you deliver it to might shift a bit as the company expands its reach and finds its sweet spot. So this descriptor is Master Income Acceleration Mentor for entrepreneurs and corporate professionals. Okay, so it's like, what is he? He's a mentor. What kind of mentor? He's a Master Income Acceleration Mentor for who? For entrepreneurs and corporate professionals. All right, that has evolved over his career and his brand's longevity. He might have been calling himself a master coach, a certified coach, and now it's specifically about money and accelerating the speed at which you generate money, and he's moved from coach to mentor. And the who has probably adjusted and shifted along the way as well. Now it's a big bucket. Entrepreneurs, it's not female entrepreneurs or coaches or solopreneurs, it's all entrepreneurs, and specific corporate professionals. Some corporate professionals that hear what he stands for, he will work with them. But working for corporate is polarized to working for yourself, right? But what his brand stands for and what the desired result is, speaks to the specific target audience in both of those categories. Okay, so that's how you craft a descriptor. Here's what we call the global navigation. Okay, home button, about button, work with David, ask David, blog, and contact. Okay, and then here's what we call the billboard, right? And you're seeing a lot of different website designs taking shape now, but it's the place, and as your company gets bigger and bigger and becomes more of a corporation, a small business corporation, 50 million or less, you want to be able to use your brand site to tell your story. It replaces the collateral that we used to use when you have a brochure, or you would get a direct mail piece in the mail. You would have control over the language and the order in which the person consumed your positioning. Okay, so these are sliders, and his buttons are all on the right-hand side here. So here's one slider, and it's asking a pull question. And he's showing one product, a book, The Millions Within, with a call to action, learn more. Here's another one. This is an event, Destination 7, Accelerated Income Membership. 7-figure habits begin here, start here. Subtle call to action. The Breaking Free live experience, become a rule breaker. Okay, and on the right, there's images of that event. Now notice that the graphics, these events, and these different offerings have visual identities of their own. Okay, so Breaking Free has a real edgy kind of breaking out, breaking free, lights, camera, action, live experience tonality to it. Very different, if you will, than the universal corporate brand. Okay, and the reason I point this out is the corporate brand needs to become more and more neutral as your business expands. So one of the mistakes that I see small business startups make is they tend to try to be clever, or a lot of concept baked into the actual visual ID itself. The problem with that, while it's visually appealing, it's limiting, because you want to stay completely in metaphor, completely in non-specific. It needs to be meaningful. It needs to convey and resonate and create a response in the audience, in the other from you. That's what branding is. But the corporate brand up here needs to be more neutral. And the bigger your company gets, the bigger the brand gets, the more neutral it gets, and it strips everything away. If you see here, there's David is in white. The type is just white and black. And Just Believe is in a bit of a color. Taupe and metallic, it happens to be one of his support brand colors here. But notice that the events themselves take on other feeling. The Millionaire Within, okay, that has a certain look. It has certain symbolism. It's very much a spiritual quest to go inside and find out. Notice, like, this imagery, it all sends a signal. The word epic life, that's his the theme, or what this book delivers. Destination 7, lights, camera, action. Accelerated income membership. This is the D7. This is his mastermind. That if you went to an event that you would then want to work with him for a year, you would go into D7 if you didn't work with him privately. Okay, and Breaking Free is a totally different piece. So these are the sliders. And then this is a different slider, Accelerate Your Income, work with David. Okay, live, in-person, corporate, and virtual. Okay, just a positioning graphic, more general, saying if you want more money, you want to accelerate your income or your revenue generation, work with David. And I'm just clicking through these. Here's another product that he has, which is Blind Spot Breakthrough. This is a virtual piece. Now if you look below, this is his free offer. This is his opt-in for his IFO. Get my free 3-part video plan. And then this is just the opt-in bar. Okay, so the architecture of this particular website layout is universal branding, hero shot, billboard, sliders, and these are pretty modern that you don't, they're independent sliders, and global nav. Then you have the opt-in bar, okay, and then here is his media bar. David's been featured in here, Forbes, here, Yes Magazine, Yahoo Voices. Okay, so showing PR, and this provides credibility. Here's a video. It's 4 minutes and 26 minutes long of David, probably a positioning video of what he stands for and why you want to listen to him. And then on the right, he's got the events. Okay, this is a sidebar, and he has these events featured just like in the sliders. Below his brand story, which will just play the tonality of this. Okay, key messaging. Finding your truth.
How many reasons can you find to stop?
Okay.
How many reasons can you find to quit?
So this is his compelling messaging to get you engaged. A little bit of type below. Come work with David. And then these are different blog posts and different articles that he's written right on the homepage. That helps with SEO and creating click-through. Okay, and then down below is what we call the footer, and we put different assets there. He's got another opt-in, another call to action. Some people may not feel ready to opt in here. So he's got a second opt-in that looks a little bit different, and it also has a video that he shot to entice you to go ahead and sign up. It's free, and you can get instant access. Okay, and then below that is the final footer. He's repeated his media bar, but here is his other footer nav. You know, how to contact me. He has an affiliate program, privacy statements and disclosures, copyright, and address. Okay, so I just wanted to break through a site that has that architecture from a messaging standpoint to really call out how the visual identity and the different visual voice assets or attributes come together to create a dynamic site, but stay neutral enough to grow and shift and expand with the company as it grows. Hope this is helpful, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, have a great day.